This is a Korting Orchestra 98 concert transistor, FM automatic. Not even sure how much of that's supposed to be in the name. It's probably just Orchestra 98 though. Anyway, this is a fairly rare export model. I've been looking for one of these for a while. It's not the flashiest German set, but it is fairly well made and it sounds pretty good. I guess it just didn't, compete with Grundig and Nordmann as well as they had hoped. Let's hear it on FM first.
You can pour on the creativity with their unmatched selection of paints and exterior stains. Visit the Home Depot. More safe.
It's got AFC. You can switch on and off.
For the live Twitter mix with DJ J Mac now.
Hashtag most requested live.
Well, the friends with the fancy persuasion don't admit that it's part of the scheme. But I can't. Imposing on your slumber.
Public media. Whether it's your car, boat, or RV, donating your used vehicle is a great way to support your public.
Notice you have to have the treble turned down pretty far to not have kind of harsh, high-frequency noises
gas card
in the audio.
To find out more, visit wskg.org.
You hear that? It also has AM.
Trying to close it, and the 3-2 is look side ball for Hicks walks.
Stewart, as he got off the first base tag when he was still touching the bench. And now streaming online at PrincetonBigginton.com.
Trending now.
NBA West Final Game 3 coming up in an hour.
I also have the original AC adapter. Now, I believe this set was sold in Canada, so it's one of those unusual export models that was, built for the Canadian market. And this, AC adapter was built in Canada. The radio itself was made in Germany. It's got a very unusual plug, so at the very least, this is original. But my understanding is that this adapter did come with the radio. That was told to me by the previous owner. It plugs in over here, and when you plug it in, it cuts out the internal batteries. See. Either this was used a lot, or the neon bulb in there is kind of defective. They usually take a long time to wear out like that. But it plays fine on that adapter. You get a little bit more noise on an AM when using the adapter than you do when running on batteries, but it's not terrible. It's lighter than most other similar sized German-made sets of the period, but it's still pretty heavy, especially with 6 D cells in there. I'm going to take the battery cover off. It's kind of annoying to remove. You gotta loosen these two screws. Well, I guess it's not that annoying. It's more annoying than some other German sets though. You have to kind of alternate so you don't crack this plastic piece here, because it's kind of thin. It's nice and clean inside. See, it's pretty clean in there. It's got the original paper piece shown in the picture. I guess I'll take the cover off of this thing, show you guys the inside, because I don't think many of you have ever seen the guts of one of these. Like I said, this model seems to be pretty rare. I've only seen one other one for sale. It didn't come with that AC adapter. So to take the chassis out of this thing, you just take these screws out. These three here. One on the bottom, and then one on each side. And you can separate the back cover from the front. And the chassis is attached to the front. There's where that last screw was. There's one screw on either side of this metal piece you have to remove so that the buttons don't catch on it. And then you can take the chassis out along with the front cover. There's a little removable connector there for the antenna. Just attach that, and the back cover can be lifted open. You could detach the battery compartment too if you so chose. You can see it's got a good sized speaker that looks to be pretty high quality. Kind of an unusual chassis layout. Here's the amplifier board, and here's the IF board, and this is the board with all the trimmers for AM and shortwave. FM front end is inside this little metal box here. This one was kind of annoying to change the caps in just because of the way the amplifier board there is mounted down. I was able to change the caps without removing it though. It was a bit of a squeeze, but I managed to install them. There's probably a serial number there, 10851. That's probably like a date code of some kind. Not really much else to see in here. It's nice that this still has its original antenna, and even the little tip on there is still in great shape. So, kind of an interesting radio. Like I said, it's not as good as a Grundig or a Nordman, but it's also interesting just because it's so rare. Not sure what this spot was intended for. Possibly a tuning meter. It's one of the features that this set is, lacking, along with a dial light, and well, I guess those are the two main features you usually see on higher end European radios that this thing doesn't have. Well, thanks for watching.